Welcome everyone, this is AutoSolve. Today we have a special case of automation, robotic process. So this project allows an accountant or a tax accountant to which you want to post into your ERP system. Have a list of journals. It does them one by one. You want to post into your ERP system. So this project it does them one by one. Several hours to build this project took me in UiPath, so the way it several hours to build it is a input file UiPath, so the way it actually works, there is a input file, it has journal number 1, journal automation, number 2, with accounts, debits, credits, it has journal number 1, date, number 2, we are with accounts, debits, credits, extract the simple date, and we are expecting the reference number of the journal. So let me kick this off. Let's see how the reference number of the journal. So let me kick this off as it goes along. So it loads the hopefully it will become the portal as it goes along. So it loads the company. The portal goes to the journal entry screen and the company starts. Goes to the journal first screen and it does the second entry. Puts in the first entry, the first journal, does the second entry, then it's going to post it now in the first journal, scrape off the, then it's going to post it now in the journal number, scrape off, and then it's on to the next journal, it's putting the second journal number now, and then it's on to the next journal, it's putting the second journal now. We can clearly see how it's putting the second line now, and it's about to post it. And so now, kind of as a result, so now we have an output file, kind of as a result, which I'm opening right now, we have an output file, and as we can see here in Excel now, that's what the bot and as we can see here in Excel during the execution, that's what the bot provided. The first journal we extract during the execution journal reference. So we can go back to it and review it, journal reference, and for the second so one we can go back to it and review it, and for the second one so a couple of words about the workflow. So a couple of words so how have I structured about the workflow. Let's just quickly go through it line by line. Have I structured it? So let's just quickly go through it line by line. Input file action. We're making it a global variable downloading the input file, which is right here. We're making it as a global variable we're adding this column of right post the journal ID, which is a data table. We're adding this column during the journal ID. Then we're kicking off our browser during the execution. Then we're kicking off our browser. You have to always do an application browser. Use browser to be able to call application, perform your operations, robotic operations to be able to within that kind of application, perform your operations. We're providing that website. So this website is effectively we're providing that website. So this website is effectively company, kind of a fictitious company that allows you to explore various options. So we're going into accounting, allows you to explore various options on the screen as well. So we're going into accounting, journal demo. There's various options on here, and this is our screen explore. We want to do journal demo, kind of. So we go in here, and this is our screen journal. So here you are able to kind of select your GL account, inputting the journal. So here you able to label your GL account, debits, credits, name of the partner, and then you can create your label the comments. You can create debits, credits as you like, and then you can create your another line, right? So you can create as many lines as you like. Me, for simplicity, I just chose. Going back to the workflow, just to be able to do that. So we are going back to the workflow. So we are performing our clicks. So let me just zoom in a little bit. So yes, so we are doing this as so simple click into accounting. We are doing this as journal. Yeah, so simple click into accounting. Basic. It was then it's click add line. fairly basic. Then it's click. Then we're assigning current journal, journal counter. So obviously we have to start journal lines. Then we're assigning current journal, journal counter. So then further up the journal starting this loop with for each row. And then further up here we're starting this loop. I'm going for each input table that I've imported from my file. I'm going for each line I'm going to call that I've imported from my file. So I'm kind of performing a check here, current row to make sure the current journal, so I'm kind of performing a check here equals to current row line, journal name as well, current journal name equals to this is to make sure that whenever journal name as well, so we have to perform this is to make sure that whenever journal switches, so we have to, the way we have it is within the input set of actions in order to post journal like journal 1, the way we have it is once we reach journal 2 for instance, we have journal like journal 1, journal 2. So once we reach journal 2, for instance, we have to make sure that journal 1 is posted. Yes, we're performing journal counter. This is a bit of an old school, but that was the quick fix for some other issues journal counter. This is a bit of an old school, but that was the quick fix for kind of some other issues I've encountered clear on during debugging. So yeah, it kind of allows me to stay clear on the next one here is we type in the account name, so that is the drop down box, but we just type in here in it, and then using the account name, so that is the drop down box, but we just type in things in it. This one here, because it's a web browser and it's they're using some kind of special JavaScript. This one here, because it's a web browser framework, they're using some kind of special list JavaScript. Was not the best thing to do. Selecting list I just decided to do like this hacky was not the best thing to do. That allowed me to so I just decided to do like this hacky. I'm going to be using a lot of tabs that allowed me to make it work. That sort of approach works. I'm going to be using a lot of tabs here. Yeah, I'm just that sort of approach works really well behind the user interface. Azure integration, putting this Azure that's for the partner. That means who Azure integration line. That's for the partner, that means who, and we're also using that journal line. And we also use, so using a lot of tabs here. So using a lot of tabs here. So what we've got is, as a next step, once I've inputted the debit. So what we've got is the debit as a next step. Once I've inputted the debit, we are putting it in here. If the debit is not empty, typing into that screen. We are putting it in here exactly the same way. Then we're doing tab once again screen to move to the credit, debit and credit. And then we're doing tab once again to move to the credit, debit and credit. Just double checking, and then. Debit and credit, just double checking. Yes, and once that is done, so for every line we have to perform this check. And once that is done, using double tab. So for every line we have to next line as well. Check. So if you do double tab, that creates to go to the next line as well. So if you do double tab, that we're kind of performing this check in the end. So if the journal counter kind of performing this check larger or if the journal counter table row count is larger or gives us to input an indication that that's the last line. So that kind of gives us, so we just marking it as an indication next journal that's the last line. Otherwise, so we just mark next journal. We're just putting next journal, putting the next line. Otherwise, next journal we're just putting just so the next line, and then straight after that, once we know what's the just so we can see next journal line going to be like, whether it's the last line of the next journal or the new journal. Next journal line going to be like, whether it's the last line of the next journal or the new journal. We are checking to see next journal line just if it equals a current line planned and start filling out the. We do nothing. The next line. The same journal otherwise start filling out if the next journal to the next line equal the same journal otherwise if the next journal so we're locating the journal reference simply we have to put our journal starting to post it so we're locating the journal reference we bring this across here that's simple C#. C# syntax bring this across here that's simple C# else C# we also bringing the date we also using two anchors here we also bringing the date journal in fact you want to play around with two anchors here the counting date as well for, in fact, you want to play around with journal with anchors as well. Where should the target be? Where putting the date and then we're clicking the target be, thereby posting our journal. put in the date, posted, clicking on once journal gets posted, we get to have the journal ID, journal gets posted, once journal gets posted, we get to have the journal ID, which we're going to reference to layer, and we assigning it to our get text reference to layer, and we assigning it to our then we changing our current journal to the next journal, but that's only if it's not the last line. Then we changing our current journal to the next journal, but that's only if it's not the last line. So we have to create the new journal once we are ready to current one. Create the new one, so we're just pre-clicking add line because that action is not available. And we're just pre-clicking add line because that action is not available at the start. So I hope this was really cool. I hope you were able to follow along. And obviously, as a final step, we're using Excel process scope. And obviously, as a final step, we're using Excel to save the scope in order to. I hope this was a useful video. Please let me know if I hope this was a useful video. Please let me know if